Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Today's Tuesday. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're looking good. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're looking as good as you're feeling. And I hope you're feeling as good as you're looking. Happy day to you, dear friends. I'm going to check our audio here and make sure that this is actually working. It works. Please come along and say hi to me. Hi to me. So I just feel in general, first of all, I saw a really funny reel and it made me feel very good. So then I decided that I wanted to come on here and say hi. My kids from the 80s. You remember Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Am I correct? Am I right in thinking that? Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego was a video game. And then it turned into a TV show. And I loved that video game. Jeannie, I want you to be in our next book. I'll let you know more about it. I think I sent you a group text. Anyway, while I'm saying that, we do have a new book called Startup to Stand Out. It's about womenpreneurs being successful in business. And really, I don't care whether you think you've been successful in business or not. You have, if you attempted it, even if it didn't work out exactly the way you thought it was going to, you learned something. And I want to give that message to our up and coming female business owners. So we need to be in it, right? In it to win it. All right. So anyway, Jeannie, I'd love for you to be a part of that. I want all of our authors, all of our ladies to be a part of it. You got something to say and I want to know all about it. So anyway, moving on. Carmen Sandiego was a video game. And basically you try to figure out where she is and you follow all these clues and it's super fun. So usually she's stolen some kind of necklace or something like that. Anyway, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Like, do you remember that from the television show? Okay, I saw where they just kind of played that on the reel, and the comments were hilarious because the guys had so many crazy, like one guy just had short hair on top and then back here were braids with beads. I don't even know what that was. The guy who goes, Carmen Sandiego, that drops his voice, he had a long, short hair, long rat tail, braided. Thank you very much. And my soul just opened up. Anyway, one of the comments was 5 singers, 7 haircuts. I don't know why that got me. Another one said, it's just a kid's show. You don't have to go that hard. Crack me up. No. Oh my God. Anyway, so I listened to this and it made me feel happy, so I decided to come out. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Reel and the comments made me lose it. Oh God, hello. Say hello to me in the comments. Oh God, if you just need a laugh, just go back and listen to the first 30 seconds of this. Anyway, writing. Very serious endeavor. Writing for the holidays. So let's talk about it. If let's do a couple writing exercises, just so I'm just going to give you a couple of prompts. I'm going to make them up off the top of my head. So, name, you can do like a paragraph or something like that. I'm just going to add in a couple prompts here. I'll put them in the comments to make it a little bit easier. 10 things you were grateful for when you were 7 years old, 15 years old, and 30 years old. If you're not that older yet, it's okay. You can stop wherever you want. Or what you can do is go to talk about what you would think that you might be grateful for, what you could be thankful for in the future. Sorry, I'm still laughing about that. 45 years old, 65 years old, etc. If you aren't that old yet, what do you expect to be grateful for? So this is also future pacing. I forgot to put the question mark on the end of that bad boy. That's okay. So here's your exercise. Here's your holiday writing prompt. In the comments, tell me, are you traveling this holiday? Are you staying home? Do you celebrate? Are you Canadian and this is not your thing that you do? What is the difference? I think is it Boxing Day is different? That's a similar kind of thing, or a different, you're part of a different culture that takes a moment out of the year and shows gratitude. Are you a part of a culture that shows gratitude all year round? And that's a part of of who you are, and how your family practices gratitude daily. Do you do it anyway? Right. So this is a writing, just in the comments, if you feel like just chatting with me a bit. Name 10 things you were grateful for when you were 7, 15, 30, 45, 65. If you aren't that old, what do you expect to be grateful for in the future? And this is a good question to maybe ask around the table at Thanksgiving if you celebrate. It's a good kind of starter to just talk about that. What I have found is that when there are different conflicting types of energies in a situation, like maybe a family holiday, asking questions is actually a very good way to direct the conversation, and not so much to direct it away from things that we feel uncomfortable about. But sometimes talking about things during the holidays is just not resourceful. It's like, oh, we finally get a chance to be together, so let's talk about all this really hard stuff. And it's like, no, not necessary, especially if there's libations involved, right? So instead, if somebody comes into your experience and they're like, I want to get into whatever the thing is, you can say, oh yeah, that's interesting. You know what? I was curious. I was thinking the other day, or I was watching this YouTube thing and our video thing, our Facebook thing, and the gal asked me an interesting question, and it was 10 things that we're grateful for, Now, if they're grateful, if they say things that you're not grateful for, that happens. If that's the case, you could be a little triggering. But stay detached and just kind of find your own flow and go, oh, you know what? And I'm grateful for blah, 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 and don't comment on the things that they're grateful for. Anyway, this is a really simple, fun, easy writing prompt, I find. Gosh, 7 years old, cotton candy. Oh yeah, gratitude central. I thought cotton candy was created from heaven and angels spun it. Like cotton candy was the jam. I also really liked fairs too, which kind of makes sense. Kind of cotton candy going along with that. 15 years old, I was really grateful to be left alone. I liked going in my room. I really liked listening to records. I liked playing just in my own imagination. I liked writing stories. I liked making up, you know, things. I just liked making up worlds in my head. And I love that. And I could do that all day, every day. I love to go to sleep imagining something different, something new, something, or a story that I made up in my own head. That was always fun. 30 years old, I got to say I was grateful for my husband, and we weren't married at that time yet. We were almost married, and the potential and the possibility and how that felt, to just have uncertainty, but still know I was with the right person, which I think is really key. And then 45. So I'm 46. So I think I'm 46 or 47. And I think 46. I'm pretty sure. And I would just say maybe I'm grateful for having a community of people. I know you guys are busy right now, so you're not necessarily out here watching this, but to have a community of people that I can say, hey, I have this crazy idea. Do you want to join me? And for my community of people to go, yeah, I'm ready. Or tell me more. I'm interested. Or not now, but I want to do the next thing. I'm very grateful for that. To just know that there are people in my life every day that I can just message and say, hey, how do you feel about this? Or, what can we brainstorm for a minute? Or I'm not quite sure which direction to go. Or to have a mentor, which, I have in a lot of women, people who are advanced and are clear and understand things and I can lean on and trust. That is pretty incredible. And I want to share that, of course, with anyone else in this world. To have community like that is pretty incredible. So I'm not 65 yet, but I hope that at that point, my gratitude will be in a place of feeling very satisfied that the life that I created all along the way had some purpose and had some feeling of just easiness about it. In the beginning of my life, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. It's plain and simple. If you know me, you know my story, you know some of my story. It wasn't easy. But it's kind of like you don't know what you don't know. And so in some cases, I didn't know how uneasy it was until I went out in the world and people were like, no, that's not easy. And, so coming from that point of view is kind of interesting. Also, too, I'm going to say for my 46-year-old self right now, I'm grateful that I went to a tanning bed. I'm a little red. I went to a tanning bed yesterday. Oh my God, that made me feel so much better, because coming from direct Arizona sun to no sun and all rain, except for today, the sun is sort of out today. It's hard. It was very hard on me. So I had all of the feelings on that one. But yeah, that's kind of me. All right. So I'd love to hear in the comments, what are some of the things that you're grateful for moving into Thursday? And even though I don't have any folks watching currently right now, if you're doing a replay, please hit that hashtag replay. I would love to see what's up with you guys. So that's our writing fun part. I know you had to listen to me laugh hysterically the first part of this, but that's our prompt. I see somebody popping in now. Name 10 things you were grateful for when you were 7, 15, 30, 45, 65, etc. If you're not there yet, what do you expect to be grateful for in the future? Let's see, what else do I want to say? Holiday relaxation. I'll put on my hypnosis voice. It's a very distinctive voice, and it's a bit uncomfortable to listen to when you're also looking at my face. I'm just kidding. That's actually not my hypnosis voice. Let's take a nice, good, deep, easy breath in. And exhale all the way out. Really get all the air out of your lungs. And inhale. And exhale all the way out. All the way out. Let the air come out of the bottom of your lungs. Inhale. And exhale. All the way out. Breathe normal. And notice that your next breath is a bit deeper naturally. So if you have any things pop in for you during this holiday, just know it'll pass. And until then, connecting with the power of gratitude is so beneficial. I was watching Elias Petrus's video the other night. He did a live, and he just said, put your hand on your heart and just focus on that gratitude. And I was really having a hard time. I was struggling with that a bit. I was like, I will put my hand on my heart, but I'm not accessing a feeling of gratitude yet. But the more he talked, the more I felt safer to relax. I'm just in my own living room. I felt safer to relax, to allow a trickle of that feeling of gratitude to come in, a trickle of that feeling of easiness to come in, a little trickle of that peacefulness to come in, just a gentle kind of moment there. And it was really helpful. So hand on the heart is very powerful. Hand on the tummy too, if it feels more comfortable, one hand either way. But that tummy, there's a connecting piece when we take our hand, put it on our heart, and then put one on our tummy. That is your solar plexus and your heart chakra, right? Which can also kind of be your throat chakra, right? So we've got what's informing, which I think is such an interesting thing in Reiki and energy work, is when we have our hand on our solar plexus, which is relaxing that kind of piece of, being the one that has to be confident, to step forward, to be the one all the time, but just giving yourself a moment of nurturing in that space. Or any fears or doubts or concerns or worries that you have, putting that warm, loving, supportive hand right there on your solar plexus, having your other hand on your heart is a very supportive feeling. If you have a friend or a loved one or spouse where you can lay down in your bed and just have them put their hand on your heart and on your solar plexus, your abdomen, right there between your rib cage, and just have them just sit there and hold that space for you. That can be very healing. A friend doing it can also be very healing. No expectations of anything else, just a peaceful holding moment there. Because when you have your solar plexus and you have your heart, that's where we communicate from. That's the next, we're at ease in ourselves, at ease in our body. The fears are relieved. even temporarily, we feel an easiness, a connection to our heart and our solar plexus, then we're going to speak more clearly. We're going to speak with more wisdom. We're going to speak with more heart. We're going to speak without this churning feeling of doubt and fear. And what's going to naturally come forward to the surface is going to be compassion, kindness, connection, and assuredness. Right? We're sure of ourselves. So a little bit of that healing going into the holiday season is just phenomenal. I'm going to give you guys little energy Reiki work, love work. Just a little love going in, just sending that into your bubble. If you receive it, you receive it. If you don't, you don't. It's not up to me, of course. And it's whatever you need, right? So just a little moment of love and connection and healing and balance and sweetness for you guys, to add to the pumpkin pie if that's something that you like, or to add to the moments of warmth that you'll be feeling. So many of you are the head of the family, and you're the one that's bringing everyone together. And that your families can be very diverse in what they think and what they feel. And not all families, a lot of families, they come together and they're very similar in their beliefs, their ideas. And but sometimes it's not that way. And so for you to say, wait a minute, I am the one to hold the dominant energy in this space. Can there be ease here? Can there be warmth here? Can there be tenderness here? Can there be love here? Can there be a sense of assuredness here? And you can do that. And I think that the women, the strong, powerful, amazing women and men that I know that are part of our As You Wish family, you guys are definitely the kind that are capable of holding that space. So do that for your family, do that for your friends. I think it's such a good thing, and I hope you have a really wonderful holiday. If you hit the replay, you will know the beginning of this was fun. And I hope that you guys have a great day. I'm not seeing any comments. I'll check the other Facebook. Maybe there's something going on over here. Let's see if there's any. Oh, okay, Kim said she liked it. Good. Awesome. Yay, Chris Kennedy, right. Go ahead and watch from the beginning. I'm a little giggly in the beginning, Chris, but I'm having a little fun. But we did a little meditation-y type of relaxation, Reiki-ishness for the last 5 or 10 minutes or so. So I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. Please, please, please be safe. Take care. No, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. I'm going to give you permission. And please do all of the things that you want to do and you feel inspired by and you feel purpose in doing. Also, too, I did put out this writing prompt: name 10 things you are grateful for when you were 7 years old, 15, 30, 45, 65, etc. If you aren't that elder, what do you expect to be grateful for? 65, not elder. In the beginning, I said when you're 30, you're elder. To a 7-year-old, you are, right? All right, guys, have a great day. I'm going to be back on here tomorrow. I'm going to do a interview with a ghostwriter tomorrow, and very excited. Her name is Danielle Perlin Good, and we are going to have a really good time with her. We've got a lot of questions to ask her, and please, if you join us, it's going to be 12:30 PST tomorrow. If you join us, we'll be out on the As You Write group, and come with some questions, any questions that you've ever had about ghostwriting. So I will put that out there as well. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.